Hi everybody, welcome to the Triad Wars Twitch streams. I'm your host Andrew Collins, I'm the community manager for Triad Wars, and gentlemen, please introduce yourselves.
My name is James, I'm a designer on the game.
And Steve, also a designer.
So today we've got a busy action-packed stream for you. We're going to be taking our enforcer that we created in the last stream, Mr. Pork Bun Man, and we're going to take him through the final stages of the introduction and then go on a few raids. While we do that, our two designer friends here are going to be talking through the game and offering top tips to help you get leveled up during the game. So it's thanks to everybody on who's joined us today so far. We've got off camera, we've got Justin answering the questions, and we've got Renee who is pressing the buttons and rescuing us if anything goes wrong. So thanks to those guys, and thanks to everyone. Thanks for Frankie, thank you. I hope your train journey is going okay. We really appreciate the dedication. Red Wing, James, you were emailing Rainer today.
Yeah.
So you wanted to say something to him?
I want to say something to everyone.
Go on then.
And that is that not only will we be playing the further adventures of Pork Bun Man today, but we're going to be telling you about the upcoming patch and all the cool stuff that's going in the game very soon.
It's going to be a big one coming up. So.
Yeah, so just on that point, Rainer, thanks a lot for that email that you sent us today. We've shared it with the team because, frankly, it's the longest email anyone has ever received for game feedback.
I haven't even gotten to the bottom of it yet.
Yeah, it's awesome stuff. So, thank you very much for that. Taco, yes, I'm wearing the t-shirt. Yes, it has been washed, but it's the same shirt. So it's not quite a uniform. It's just I like to be bright and stand out on the stream. So thank you for noticing it. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it seems it's part of my terms and conditions here. Yeah, what you guys can't see is there's a really small person just holding it onto my back here. So, all right, so let's take on with Pork Bun Man.
All right.
Last week's installment, we did. Oh, he's still not got a shirt.
He still doesn't have a shirt. That's probably one of the first things we're going to want to do is give him some clothing. Although I don't know if I want to give him a shirt, but first things first, I think the best thing to do is a little house cleanup. So I think we finished our first raid last time after defeating Jumbo, and we've earned some, and we set some our pork bun vendors out loose on North Point to make us some money. So I think the first thing we can do is go collect our money.
Has it been a good week for him?
It's been a productive week so far, but it's going to get much better.
Considering it's been 2 weeks, it's been slow.
Yeah. Well, it's like is the pork bun market dying or something?
It's glacial progress once every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
It's only a level 1 racket right now. So what we need is we need to upgrade our safe house in order to be able to upgrade it and build some more rackets. So looks like we've got enough money already, but we need to rank up to Blue Lantern. Right now we're a thug. So we're gonna have to go out and raid some people to do that. But before we do that, I've also got some upgrades that we earned from our last raid. And it looks like we haven't invested in anything yet. So we get to choose, we get to argue over what we're gonna put points in. I think we all know what the first one's gonna be.
Well, I don't know.
Foot speed.
You think?
I think we've got to.
I never do.
Let's, why are you talking about foot speed? What does that bring to the game?
Well, it lets you get around in raids quicker because raids are timed.
Right.
And so getting between the transition time between getting from one racket to another based on where it's been placed by other players can mean the difference between a successful raid and a failed raid.
Sounds like a pretty good place to start.
Either that or another, obviously, the old standby, health.
I like going with heavy hands.
All right. Heavy hands?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick health. You're gonna pick heavy hands. And Andrew, you get to pick another one.
Well, I'm going to go for swiftness of foot.
All right, there we go. So we've got our 3 points.
Run faster, hit harder, and
it's almost like
die a bit less.
almost like that was planned.
Almost, but it actually wasn't.
No.
So
now we got to argue about some more things.
Oh, okay.
We've got to change what he looks like. This could get really bad if we each choose one piece of clothing.
I'm choosing the hair.
Okay, so let's go.
Do we have enough money for hair?
I don't know. Let's check it
out. We're spending a lot on it.
That's pretty pricey for a haircut. I mean, I don't know.
It depends what you go for.
What else we got? We got.
We're going to do hats.
A hat.
I think Trilby. Let's do Trilby. Trilby looks good on him.
All right. Then he's gonna need some glasses though,
That's-
because you can't show your face when you're wearing a hat like that.
Yeah.
I've got a hat like that.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
There's nothing wrong. I look pretty
All
smart
right,
in that
I'm
hat.
putting glasses on this guy.
Yeah, nice shirt and
I know
braces.
I couldn't wear a hat like that. I should say.
Okay, so now you've got
That
you-
one.
I think
All
of the
right.
aviators.
So now we're basically looking.
I got the controller. I'm picking the aviators.
It's not a democracy.
Okay, so whose choice is next then?
I think we're running out of money. We've got maybe one more thing we can do, or maybe we can buy something later, something
Let's
else
take a
later.
look at pants.
All right, pants.
Are there any shorts up for sale today?
Today we've got baggy jeans.
They're always there.
Baggy track pants. A lot of baggy. We got
Yeah,
Bloody
looks
pants.
like an accident
yeah.
and some cargo pants.
Oh,
And
hang
oh
on,
no,
here
we
we
got a
go.
whole bunch more here.
Yeah,
Some slacks, track pants,
Oh, they're cheap.
some
Super baggy pants.
embroidered
I don't like
jeans.
super baggy pants.
Those
No.
super
Oh,
baggy.
there we
That's
go.
what I
Oh,
was
come on.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's my
that's the
pick.
other one.
We
I
can't
get
win
my
that.
choice.
Come
That's
on.
my choice.
All right, fine.
I'm calling those. You can
Just-
keep those shoes.
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to
I'm going to end
mention
up
a thing.
changing this later when we.
No,
you
you're
guys
not.
Are, oh, I'm
Next
going to log
stream you
in.
can if I'm not here. I'm going to mention a thing though about the store. I said what's there today, and that's because what's on the store changes every now and then. Some things are there all the time. We think that basically you got to have some normal choices always. Those shorts had 3 days left. Then they're going to be gone for a while. A couple weeks later, they're probably going to be back. So it's worth checking the store every now and then to see what's up on any given day.
Yep.
But
It
we
changes.
we just use gold. That means that those shorts are ours to
Yeah,
wear
We own those.
proudly as often as we want.
And we can also,
Forevermore.
and we can take them off and put our old pants on as well.
You wouldn't want to do.
I think, I feel shortchanged by that decision.
Oh, it started.
Yeah.
All right.
Just before we get started, actually, there's a few people asking about beta keys. He's got good legs. About beta keys. At the moment, we're running a giveaway with some of our online friends. So if you go to mmobomb.com, zam.com, or mmorpg.com, we're running giveaways with all of those. So anyone who wants a Triad Wars beta key, just visit those sites and pick one up. There's some instructions on the page that shows you how to install it. It's a very simple process, so if you go and visit there after the stream, you'll be able to start downloading the game within 10 minutes after that. So yeah, those sites, if you miss them again, it's mmobomb.com, zam.com, and mmorpg.com. Okay, so carry on, guys.
All right. Well, now we got to go raid some people because we need to rank up to Blue Lantern. So first things first, we're going to pick a target.
Who's on the map?
Who's on the map? Oops.
Now, yeah, take a look.
So,
This leads into the patch.
all right, yeah, sure. We
Gotta
can talk
mention
about
a
some of the
thing.
patch, yeah.
So right now, people on the map, let's look at their face levels. Hopefully it'll
Well, this one's the highest one,
Uh-huh.
which is 2,400. This guy's got
Oh,
just a
close.
little under. And this guy's got
It's
800.
way low.
Yeah.
Right. So the thing is, we're not going to go after Gnome Foo, right?
Nope.
Like, there's just no point in bothering. It's kind of a problem. So I'm
I
happy
agree.
to say, in the patch coming up, we've fixed that. In the current system, what you have right now is you play the game, it's matchmaking based on safe house level. In the new system, coming after the patch, it's going to matchmake based on face, which means everyone's going to have a face level appropriate for you to attack, and you'll have better targets. And some people have been logging in and out and in and out and in and out, trying to cycle the game to force better people on their map. You don't have to do that anymore. We're fixing it.
We're forcing it for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a few people asking, the exact date isn't quite locked down, but we're hoping to have the big content patch out very soon, hopefully in the next week.
Yeah.
But as we are a beta, these things may slip a day or two. As soon as we've got the date absolutely locked down, we'll be all over it. We've got a whole series of content planned next week for all around the content updates, so yeah, you won't be able to avoid it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to make my way over there.
And so why did you pick that guy? You got
He so right now we've got enough money to upgrade our safe house, but what we don't have is enough face to earn our next rank. And since he is the target with the highest rank or face,
Yeah.
he's the right guy for the job.
Look at that.
Oh, you know what? I went to the wrong turf though.
Oh,
That's all
Like
right.
it was flying in the earth for nothing.
yeah. We were practicing that. What we're trying to do is, we're trying to, as you're up there, just pull out the fish and like swipe the fish around.
Accidental fish incidents are not going to be as prevalent today as they were last stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm going to do my darndest.
Oh, nice. You were playing bowling with those guys in the bike.
I think they're just angry that I look like a tool as I'm
imagine
coming in.
Cult style.
Imagine going to...
All right, Ben the boss, here we go.
Okay, so we've just got a message to say there's no game audio out there. We are working at that at the moment, so apologies for that. And unfortunately, you'll have to make do with our three voices for the time being. Maybe James can make some game noises while he does this.
Sure.
So
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Can you imagine being the guy that has to go to his boss and saying, so what did this guy look like? Oh, yeah, he was kind of wearing a trilby and really weird shorts.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just that it's that much worse.
Yeah.
Not only did he come in and jack your goods,
I would
he
imagine
looked like a fool doing it.
So are you saying that he'd look better if he was wearing like white socks with that?
Oh, infinitely
Knee highs,
superior.
maybe?
Oh,
Knee highs?
right up to here.
With sock
Like
suspenders?
this. Like big socks.
Oh.
Like that.
All right, I got to focus here because we didn't do any operations before we did the raid,
Oh.
so I don't have much time for this. But
So one of your top gameplay tips would be do operations.
do
for a
operations
race.
first. That is also one of the other things you'll see in the upcoming patch is that we're being a little bit more generous with the amount of time at low level. So doing operations is worth that much more before you do a raid. So get out there and finish some operations. All right. Pong. Give him the boot.
And so this is a knockoff raid then we're doing here?
Yep, this was Sweatshop.
Oh, okay.
So we did a sweatshop. We attacked the sweatshop racket, which has earned us some knockoff goods, some knockoff clothing.
Right.
And we've
Any
attacked
new ones for you to wear?
that would be good.
Yeah.
Anything to replace these, to be honest. And then this is the counterfeiting currency racket. So we've gotten some money, some straight out of that. And now we will go after the rival enforcer. So through the warehouse.
Oh. This leads us to another thing new in the patch. So right now, we're a thug, right?
Yep.
We're super low level in the game. With the patch, if you're very low level, level 1, level 2, no one's going to be shooting at you.
That's right. In fact,
And I've gotten so used to it, I was actually surprised that they drew out their guns when you ran in here.
oh, one more guy.
Alt shoot.
Yeah, here we go.
Favorite bit? Oh! Yes.
But you suck.
That was like the clip from Pulp Fiction,
Yeah.
where the guy comes running in and unloads on the wall behind
Oh,
him.
right, yeah, and he misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't see this
The
guy.
only thing
Here we go.
that was damaged in that was the wall, I think. That was it.
And my pride.
Bong. Do we have game audio yet?
I don't know.
Nope, James, you're going to need to keep, you're going to be our...
Oh, no. I think we're
told
getting
it's
there
fixed.
really quietly,
All right,
so
good.
that's good. So we've had some reports of the frame rate not looking so good, so we're going to look into that one as well. So
All right. It's
apologies
looking
for
okay
that.
here, but...
Yeah, I mean,
No, it looks bad on that.
it's beautiful on the big screen, so... this is the same big screen that the guys were doing their best to try and make me sick with last week. But luckily we've not had much car action yet today.
We're sitting a bit further back, too.
Yeah, that 6-inch difference, really, I'm pretty sure wasn't going to make much difference last week. And so,
Oh, there's a guy here.
oh, it's very cheeky. Yeah, he's not going to, he's not going to be able to hide behind some bins. That's a foolish way.
Time to reload.
Oh, nice. So are you deliberately not using
the
many
elevator.
environment kills to avoid the jokes? Is that what it is? Yeah.
Well, just for you.
Oh no, just for you. You're gonna.
Just for you, we'll send them down. Or give them the shaft. How about that?
Oh yeah. Well, we need something to give us a lift.
There we go.
So.
All right, I've got 30 seconds to take this guy out. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
Then the boss.
It'd be really bad if I failed my first raid.
And that well, it would.
Yeah,
prove-
but
it
it's
would-
your fault for not doing operations.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. It
And
would-
dawdling around.
Yeah. it would- So now you've got 18 seconds. I think you need to desperately find this guy and.
He needs to kill him.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8.
7.
Oh!
No pressure. No pressure.
This isn't gonna happen.
No. Oh. Oh, and you start with some. Oh, that's.
Oh, I ran out of time. Lesson learned: do an operation before you do a raid.
Yeah.
So it's the boss.
So roughly on. Hey, Gaboon asks, are we going to bring the Groucho Marx glasses? Are we going to do those?
The which one?
The
I know
Groucho
what
Marx
he's talking
ones
about.
with the fake nose and mustache.
I would expect that he will see those in the game sometime in the future.
Yep.
So that is a tentative yes.
In fact, I would maybe say that he should look at the store at regular intervals and see if they pop up,
Okay, that's a good idea.
because they could well be in the rotating catalogs now.
Frankie, I know you're watching the stream, but please don't miss your stop on the train. You know, we don't. I mean, it's nice that you're enjoying it, but don't
All
miss it.
right. Out the car.
So just a couple of the old housekeeping things. Anyone who wants to stream or do YouTube videos, at the moment the NDA is still in place. We are going to be getting rid of that really soon, and we're really keen to dispatch that to history and see what great stuff people can do from the game. But at the moment, if you're recording YouTube, just record it, but just don't put it live, don't publish it. Streaming, get practicing, because we're really looking forward to seeing that stuff. But please don't do it at the moment.
Right.
Just us.
So, because I lost that raid, I took a hit on face, and we're a little bit farther back than we were. And I also don't get to take all the goods that I had stolen in the process of that raid.
Okay.
So
It's
now,
almost like you should have looked at the clock.
It's almost
and
like
thought
I
to
should have
yourself,
looked at the clock.
"Gosh, I'm gonna lose.
Yeah.
I'll quit while I'm ahead."
Yeah, I should have done
But
that.
did you?
I didn't do that.
No.
I was too confident.
So there's a top tip.
Yeah.
Don't be Steve.
Yeah, don't be greedy. That's the.
Well, we're not quite pulling a Raoul there, are we?
No, not
No.
quite.
No.
All right, so let's go do an operation. So I've selected a new target. We're going after Willie the Kid, and we've selected an operation, but I can't see what kind of operation it is because I haven't paid the intel in order to find out. And because I'm a tight-fisted SOB, I'm not going to.
So you are. Yeah. Actually, no. To be fair, Steve has bought lunch.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You must have caught me on a good day.
No, I think it was. I think I caught Justin on a good day, who said you could buy lunch.
All right, that was
So we
probably
should say
it.
thank you to
Yeah,
Justin
that's
for
true.
that one. So you've.
right.
We work for them.
Why are the police after you?
The police are after me because I stole this car right in front of the police station after I got busted.
That's a fair enough reason, I guess.
And I'm going to have to be tricky to lose these guys because I haven't leveled up my character enough to be able to
Ram.
unlock abilities like ramming their vehicles or being able to action hijack, but that's all right because I got these driving skills.
So
all right.
there's a couple of people asking on the chat. We did have a couple of server hiccups this morning, which meant that we were unable to log in for a couple of hours. So apologies to anybody who was affected by that. We've got the guys working in the background to get that all resolved, and so that should all be fixed now. If anyone is still having problems, just get on the forums and message me. I'm on the forums. I'm Andrew UFG, so send me a private message if you've got any problems, or if you just want to say hello, or if you want to try and persuade me to let Justin change this shirt for something else. But the way I can hear him laughing in the background, I think that's probably a non-starter.
I think if you mail him a shirt, he'll wear it on the next stream.
Me? If
Yeah.
someone sends me a shirt, I will wear it. Well, it depends. I mean, it's got to be like a Gap small. I don't want to wear a huge thing or a tiny thing. No one wants to see me in a tiny shirt.
Could be amusing.
No one wants to see me in a tiny shirt. Really.
Oh, you know what? There's a
doing?
better vehicle here. I've got to deliver this package
Yeah.
in time. And we've got a bike here, so.
But you're confident you're not going to... Oh!
Looks like someone's joined the,
That is disrespectful.
trying to take me out here.
They don't want you delivering that
No,
package.
they're trying to stop me.
Well,
Let's see. Got a minute.
you got more than a minute. It's less than a kilometer away. Whoa! But you can't drive.
If I can stay on the road.
So an interesting
Here we
thing
go.
about Hong Kong is they drive on the wrong side of the road.
I think you will
Well.
find it's the correct side of the road.
Let's not do this again. I got in trouble last time.
Yeah, I actually got confused last time I went back to England.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a 9-hour flight, and you get into a car, and it's like, oh, everything's on the other side of the road. It's really confusing. And the roads I always found so small. But then I guess, you're used to having roads that need to fit huge great trucks.
We just scale them up to the continent here.
Pretty much. Times 1.5. So, where are we going now?
We're trying to get to the destination here. I'm 100 meters away.
And we got
I got
35
30 seconds to go.
But it's not on the road.
Oh, it's up. Have you got to go up?
I've got to go up.
Oh, this could be a problem.
So you see the little white arrow on the marker on the map tells him it's elevated above.
Right.
So he's trying to race to...
Oh, no pressure.
He's got 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Oh, there we go. Okay.
No problem, no problem.
Now, if those guys had guns, this would be exciting.
It's still exciting. It's just.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
what did that operation give us, Steve?
that operation gave us an extra minute of operation or of raid time when I go and raid Willie the Kid, which I'm going to go do now because I think that extra minute, based on the last raid, if I had just an extra 20 seconds, I could have done it.
Like 10 seconds you might have had.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's unlucky. Well, it's unlucky or it's bad planning.
it was a bit of both.
However, in fairness, we should point out Steve's pretty good at the game.
Yeah.
So, speaking of raids, we've made some changes to raids for the next big patch, haven't we?
Yeah, so things like this, for example, like I said, we'll be a little bit more generous with the times on both operations, on raids, for rewards for the operations. And the other thing you'll notice is you no longer get these small commodity rewards for operations. It's purely going to be a time play now. But well worth the time because you get a lot more of it.
So when you guys were sitting down to figure out what changes and what updates we were doing for the next patch, where'd you get that information from?
So a lot of that was from feedback from the forum and data that we get from our analytics while we watch you guys play in a creepy way.
So another change we're doing is at lower levels, like right now Steve is at level 1 still, so the people he's fighting aren't other players, they're AI. They're like AI bots that play for us. And we do this because we have lots and lots of people coming in at low levels and trying out the game, and we don't want them messing with other people just yet. So these low-level AI, we've made some changes to them to make them a little more varied, which doesn't help those of you who are already playing because you already passed level 1. But for the new people going in, they're going to see a bit more variety in what they're rating. They're going to see more buildings, more architecture. There have been a bunch of changes like that.
So Gaboon says commodities from operations are really, really helpful at higher levels.
Yes. So it's not that they'll be gone indefinitely, but we want to focus on making sure that they give you time first. So once we get that sorted out, then you might see something like that return.
Also, Gaboon, right now the AI that you fight at higher levels is not properly, most of it is not itemized very well. The rackets they have and the stuff they have isn't ideal. And we don't have a lot of human players up at high levels yet, just a few like you, Gaboon, who have zoomed up ahead. And so the raid targets you have are not what we anticipate you're going to have soon. So that said, operations for you, because of the state of the beta right now, are a big source of commodities. But were you playing against more balanced AI opponents at high levels, which is not coming in this patch next week, but it's coming in, I assume, the one after, they're going to be itemized a lot better, and as we get more high-level actual players, you're going to see them with more stuff to raid too. So it's sort of a temporary bind on the very high-level people right now by squeezing out those operation rewards. But the thing is that it's really important that people understand the whole point of operations is to get more time. And that gives you a way to basically dial in the difficulty level you want. You can go for the challenge of trying to do the whole raid with no operations, or do 1 or 2, or do more, but the emphasis is on the time, not as a means of getting stuff. Because the whole point of raiding other people is to steal their stuff, and we didn't want to diminish that. I hope that makes sense.
You're also going to need that time coming up in the next patch because the higher levels, like 5 and up, it's going to get a lot harder in terms of the time on raids. So those operations are you're really going to want that time.
So no time for messing around like you just did.
That's right, yeah.
Also, huge changes to the combat meter.
Yes. So right now, well, we actually haven't unlocked the combat meter in our game here
Are we
yet.
getting there today, you think?
Probably, maybe.
Maybe.
Could be.
Okay, let's wait on the combat meter
But
for a little later in the stream.
we got some big changes with that. And if we hit it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, no, you didn't quite do a Pulp Fiction there. That's better.
That's not bad. It was only
wasn't bad
like
at
2
all.
wasted bullets.
Yeah, you see, I'm used to Raoul's bullet skills. He's pretty mean on them. You know, just dum dum dum. So let's see how you go with this one. So this isn't the same raid that you just tried. It's not like you're trying it again, is it?
Nope. This is a different location. These are different rackets. You can see I'm got apothecary goods and money this time.
That was a good shot.
Getting flanked from the left. I shouldn't have kind of put myself in the center here, but we're
Yeah.
committed now.
It's not good.
He's over there somewhere.
I mean, could you,
There he is.
if you got annoyed by the fact that that enforcer just beat you, could you just go back and take him on again?
No.
No, so once you've tried,
He beat you.
he's now
get
shielded
him.
and he's protected.
Okay. How long for?
And he also
Oh,
earns a
there's
bunch
a
of
nice
face.
bug.
Hey,
Well, the game is a beta, so
in
you know,
progress.
You expect things.
I
Like
actually know that we fixed that problem already.
I'm
so,
glad to hear it.
yeah.
So, quick question, Ultimate. Yeah, nice to see you back again. Don't worry about being too late. We'll forgive you this one time. So, no solid date on the patch just yet. It's going through the final stages of testing right now, and it's looking good for next week. We will have more details on the website as soon as we've got the absolute date, so you know when to look forward to. The game's going to be going down for a couple of hours when we do release the patch, so we'll always be updating you about game downtime as well.
The thing is, we want to get you the patch as soon as possible, but we don't want to break everything while we do it. So
Yeah.
we just have
That's
to be
right.
careful that it's not going to ruin everyone's experience.
So James, you were talking about in the matchmaking that we've based it around face. You were saying we've also made some changes to the face values.
Oh yeah. Hey everyone. So, big little change here. Well, let's take a look at your player profile,
Sure.
and I'll use that to illustrate. So right now, Steve's stolen some stuff, and we fixed the name of Dirty Money. It's now just Money. And as you see, he's going up in rank toward Thug. He's going to steal some face from
Willie the Kid.
Willie the Kid.
Oh, can I make it?
And
There we go.
right. So I think that was 1,250 face points were required to hit the Blue Lantern threshold. Now, after the patch, we're changing those thresholds for your face score. They basically were in one place, and we've moved them to a slightly different place. And that means that everyone's place within their rank, if we didn't change their face numbers, would suddenly move around. And we didn't want to throw off anyone's progress.
Yep.
So we've got some really clever engineers doing some clever math, and what they're doing is they're scaling everyone's face score to the new thresholds. So
Okay.
if you were like 50% of the way between, say you were halfway up to White Paper Fan, right? And whatever that number was, it was like, I don't know what, 50,000 face.
Sure.
And we put in our new scale, and all of a sudden you're at 40,000 face. But you're still 50% of the way to White Paper Fan. So no one's losing their progress, but the numbers are changing a bit. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to adjust, basically, because people raid each other and steal face from each other, we've changed the amount of face you steal at different levels to kind of speed up progression in the early levels and slow it down in the later ones. And we also want, we basically want to control the variability within a level. And so if one level was too big a range, you could take these giant swings as you raid people of your level. And we want to basically make the whole thing a little more predictable and easier to tune. So a bunch of changes in the math. The effect to you, the player, is that your progress is where it was the day before, or in a few cases it actually got better.
So, but yeah, the long and short of it is that we've made the changes and no
The
one
numbers
should
will
be
change.
negatively affected.
Yeah, your numbers will change, but it's only positive things that can
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, and the positive is that if you played the game and then stopped playing and you got raided a whole bunch while you were away and you lost your face level and your safe house level is higher than your face level, we're actually bumping you back up to where your safe house is. Just at the very threshold of being able to unlock it, because we've also made changes to how far people can slide down the hill.
So you guys have been busy then these last few weeks.
Lots of changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the game, as you've been playing it for the past couple of weeks, if someone raids you and raids you and raids you and raids you and raids you, you can just go down and down and down and down and down. We're changing that because that's not a lot of fun.
No.
So now you can get raided 4 times, and rather if you lose being raided 4 times, it's going to take you out of the matchmaking pool till you log in next.
Okay, so if I go on vacation for a couple of weeks, I'm not going to come back
Yeah.
and find my guy decimated.
That's right.
Exactly it. However, if you go on vacation and your turf defends successfully every single time, it's still going to be there fighting when you get back.
Oh, sweet.
And you'll have made a lot of face in your absence.
So kind of worst case scenario, the worst case scenario then you'll just lose 4 and you're done. It's not 4 consecutive, it's just 4 out of
4 total.
10. Okay,
That's
great.
right. Yeah.
I think we probably should talk about the combat meter.
Well, I haven't unlocked it yet, and I wanted to go upgrade my safe house.
But
So,
you're not. Well,
although I think I'm in combat now, so let's see.
You're insisting on driving on the wrong side of the road for Hong Kong, aren't you?
it's an old habit. I kind of like driving in oncoming traffic, though.
In the game, obviously, not in real life. I mean, I know Vancouver drivers are pretty bad, but that would take the biscuit.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's why you have a big car, isn't it? You just hope people will bounce off you.
All right, I've earned
I'm
some
not
more
biting.
points. I'm going to take the bait.
Yeah.
So what are we spending
Can't say you
on?
love cyclists or pedestrians in Vancouver.
Well, we've got 2, so one of us is going to be unhappy here.
Well,
I'm happy. I got my way about the pants.
all right. Well, I think I don't know.
I'm going to go for whole man because that makes sense with him being pork bun man.
I think, sure, yeah, okay, fine. Let's go with. You can't go wrong with health. That's always a good choice.
Yeah.
So we'll go with health, and we'll also increase
Double impact.
the threshold. Which one's double impact? Where is it?
It's
I
the
don't see
damage
it.
crit. Blast damage.
Oh,
see it.
damage down the bottom.
Yeah.
Other column. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go for the threshold. I'm going to increase the minimum amount of health that I'll reset to if I go down to really low health.
So this is character revealing because basically Steve's looking at all these defensive things to make him not die as quickly, whereas I want to take offensive things to let me kill people
That's right.
faster so they don't have time to hurt me.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, James, is you're more offensive.
Apparently.
Yeah, there we go.
News to no one.
And
So-
it looks like we've earned a lot of money on the way
Okay, that's good.
to here.
So
And
this-
we've got enough face. But first thing first, I'm going to collect my food cart money.
Yep.
And I'm going to set them producing again. Actually, you know what? I probably should have waited a second because I'm
No.
about to be able to,
We fixed that
to
bug.
upgrade. All right, okay.
It wouldn't cheat you ahead.
All right, so we've got now enough money and we've got a high enough rank to be able to upgrade our safe house. So we're going to do that and I get to choose another racket. So what are we going to go for? Are we going to stick
Cockfighting.
within extortion or are we going to start mixing racket families?
Well, maybe the cockfighting because when the chickens are dead, you could make chicken buns.
That's true. We've already got chickens in the racket. Let's see, what do we get for loan sharking? Loan sharking also produces money, but it gives us a bonus.
Yeah.
So it gives us a bonus to gambling. So it's kind of like investing in the future here. So what are we going to
Let's
do?
Do it.
Let's do it.
So
All right.
while we do this, Gaboon's asking, and he said he'd like to be able to trade resources with Triad members. Like if he needs apothecary resources and he only has stereos, he could say, you know, this amount for that. Like when we play
Yep.
Settlers. So you like the idea?
Well, well, Gaboon, if you had a triad full of your friends and you had a triad vault, you could probably trade things around in that vault. But today you don't have a triad and you don't have a triad vault, so I can say no more.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
a bit
don't think it's a
revealing.
bad idea.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like it would be an excellent
I'm just talking
idea.
about Gaboon's suggestion.
Sure.
I'm not revealing anything.
No.
What an excellent idea.
So now that we've upgraded our safe house to level 2, we can now bring all of our rackets up to level 2 as well. So I've got a bit of extra cash lying around that we've earned on the way. So I think it'd be a good idea to do that.
So yeah, just while we talk about suggestions, so just wanted to say everyone who takes the time to email us on posts on the forums, we do read absolutely everything that you send to us, and so we really do appreciate you taking the time. I mean, Rainier has blown it out of the water with his email today because, you know, that is a thing of mastery. There was, and I'm not kidding, there was 10 videos attached to it to demonstrate these things. It was brilliant.
He's raised the bar.
He's
He
raised.
has.
He's definitely raised the
And-
bar.
Sporting.
Yeah.
And he needs to email me because there is a T-shirt with his name on it.
All right.
This
Nice.
one. This one right here. It's
I thought you
the
gave that one away.
no. He didn't want it.
Oh.
Can you believe they didn't want the
I can't
T-shirt?
imagine not wanting your shirt.
I can't believe it too because this room that we do the stream in is so nice, particularly when we turn the air conditioning off
Yeah. It's,
and
it's
the
pretty
bright
toasty
lights
in
on.
here.
It's
People think Canada's cold, but this room would suggest otherwise.
it's Saharan, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit.
All right. So I'm looking at my warehouse right now, and I've noticed that one of the things I've hit the limit on, or I'm close to the limit on some of the goods that I can carry in here. So apothecary goods has already hit the max, and knockoff goods is not that far off. So if I were to do another raid, or I had rackets that were producing, I would not be able to put anything else in my warehouse. And what would happen to those goods if I were to raid, James?
You would lose them.
I would lose them.
That's no good.
But we have favors that can stop that from happening.
true.
Or I can upgrade this warehouse.
You don't have those favors right now.
I don't have those favors right now. No. That's
So
true.
make a bigger warehouse.
So, towards that, maybe we can go and buy a pack of favors now.
Okay. While you do this, just going to stress, no, the t-shirts that you get from me will not be dirty t-shirts, I promise.
Can we afford
How much?
one?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping
Yeah,
we
there
could
you
buy
go.
a
Random
gam, or I mean,
Get the
one
random
of
cards. You could
the
get a
Racket
great one
family
out of it.
packs.
Or
We're just shy.
Hey, you know what's coming up in the patch? The combat favor pack.
That's right.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty useful.
Well, it's there now in game. We're changing it a bit.
Okay.
We're making it cheaper.
Oh, that's it. Cheaper?
Yeah. We're making it cheaper.
Awesome.
We're taking out the guaranteed rare,
Yeah.
and it's going to be 99 gold.
Oh, okay, that
And
sounds
we're
good.
adding a new pack,
Which is called
the Ultimate Battle Pack.
Ultimate Battle Pack. What type of thing do you get in that?
Well, you get combat favors, you get defense favors. They're going to be good. You're going to get a guaranteed rare and a guaranteed ultra favor. You're going to get a weapon every time
And so when do we see this coming through?
with the patch.
That's pretty awesome.
So that's yeah. Basically, the idea is combat packs get cheaper. You can buy more of them. You can buy them more often. We're going to also make money laundering better. The amount of money you can launder to your safe house is going to go up. At low levels, we're doubling it. At high levels, we're almost quadrupling it.
Okay.
So basically, there's a lot more gold for everyone, and we're making combat packs cheaper so everyone can buy them more frequently. And then we've added a kind of high-value fancy combat pack for people who want to have the really good stuff.
That's right.
Gaboon seems to like that idea.
Good. So do we.
He says he's got a trout permanently. There's nothing wrong with having a
No,
permanent trout.
I wish I had that.
You know, the
So
contacts,
actually,
that's not bad.
so it seems one of the only things that I can afford. Well, I can afford a few things in here, but the random rare pack seems like.
That's your
Oh, I'm
best
one
thing.
shy. I'm
One-
one
Oh,
shy.
no!
I'm one gold shy.
Ouch.
Is there a way you can get gold
Yeah.
quickly?
Yeah.
Do you have a favor on you?
Let's check. I don't
Do you have any
remember what
favors?
we've unlocked.
Yeah.
No, we're
collecting
dry on favors right now.
So if Steve were a better
that's one of the
player,
other thing. Well,
he would have found some informants around the world.
Well,
some
let's go do
contacts.
that.
Do we have time?
let's go do that.
Yeah,
I think we do.
we can stretch a little
There's
bit. Let's
one.
let's go and show that
Well,
off.
that's at least
This one's
one.
not that far away.
All right.
Let's go and
so-
take that beautiful car that you ruined.
So
Hey,
every day,
that buffs right out. What are you talking about?
every day at 3 a.m. Pacific time, our servers tick over to the next day in the game world.
Yeah.
And when that next day begins, the city for everyone gets repopulated with new rival
Contacts.
contacts. And these rival contacts, as Steve is about to show you, are little, well, what are they? They're little bits of content. They're little challenges. You basically have to fight them, chase them down, whatever it is, and you pull a favor off their corpse. So, oh, there's a cop in the middle of this?
He's a dirty cop. He's the one holding the favor.
Oh, okay. That's not good. So what's the is there a time
No,
issue?
as long as I can take
And
the
not die.
favor out and not die.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's this guy. So you know what? I'm going to run with him to safety over here.
Throw 'em over
Oh, there we go.
the
The
twofer.
cops are getting taken out by the
So-
other thugs.
All right. So
Oh, okay.
do you really want?
Ooh, I get.
So this is an interesting
You
gambling.
might not want to
point.
trade that one in.
Yeah.
You've got a sweet one there.
You save that for next stream.
So yeah, I've unlocked a shotgun for 1 hour, which, given that I've only got a pistol right now, is a pretty good favor.
yeah.
But given that we're not going to be playing for another hour,
We'll save it for the next one.
Yeah.
You also have to collect favors in batches of 5 in order to be able to trade them in.
Oh,
so I
so
wouldn't
you
be able to allow to trade this in
Right.
on its own. And while the thugs are busy with dealing with those cops, I'm gonna run away.
And speaking of trading in favors, with the
In my
patch,
car.
we're upping yet more how much gold you get when you trade in favors. So even a common one is going to be worth more than it is today. So those of you listening, hang on to your favors for a couple days because you'll get more gold for them soon.
Okay.
So anyhow, Steve's just got one free favor by doing this, and if he'd gone and picked up a few more, he could have traded them in if he didn't want to hang on to them.
Yeah, I
And
can collect
then we
5
could've
more today if I wanted
Got
to.
a bit of gold, and we could have bought that better pack.
I need to get away from these cops now is what I really need to do.
So while you do that, just a quick reminder. So if anyone hasn't got a beta key yet for the game,
Oh, yeah.
we're running a series of giveaways with some of our friends. So if you go to mmobomb.com, zam.com or mmorpg.com, you'll be able to find a Triad Wars beta key giveaway. We've got all the information on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/triadwars. And yeah, follow us on there for all the new giveaway details that we have. So yeah, everyone should be able to play the game this afternoon, which will be great.
All right.
So how are we doing, Steve? What?
Well, we've earned what I want, so I want some more favors. I'm just going to go around and collect some more from these guys.
Okay.
Looks like there's another one hanging out in the night market.
So we're going to be calling an end to the stream in about 5 minutes.
All right.
Because we've all got to go back and finish off this patch.
And keep making the game.
Yeah, the patch that we've been saying how awesome, we've got to go and inject more awesome into it. So yeah, get back to work and don't take your t-shirt off. So that's the information is the patch will be out midway through next week. The NDA will still be up next week. We are going to get rid of it really soon, and as soon as that happens, we'll have all the information on the website, Facebook page, Twitter, and so on. But for the moment, please remember that the NDA is still in place, and don't stream or do YouTube videos and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but we can't wait to see it. We've got lots of plans for how you can, show off your filmmaking skills and all your streams. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Okay, so we've got another.
I just picked up another one.
Oh, that's handy.
So we've got hackers. It's offensive favor. It ensures my hackers racket from raids for 36 hours. So we should have picked. Probably should have gone down the counterfeiting route. But
just turn
that's
that
all right.
in.
I'll trade that one in.
However, seeing that reminds me of yet another really big change. So we've made a change to favors. I can't believe I didn't mention this off the top. We've made our favors a lot better. It sounds ridiculous to say it like that, but the rare favors are way better than they are in the build we're playing right now. In the patch coming up, the rare favors are going to do a lot more for you. The one that Steve just picked up, I think that's become a 72-hour favor instead of 36. And then the rare version is like 7 days. So, as an example. And we did this because basically we want favors to be really cool and we want people to want them.
Yep.
And if you're spending your gold on favors, you should be getting value. So we've made a bunch of changes to favors to just make them across the board better. And I hope everyone likes it.
So there's a suggestion there. Gaboon wants a Gaboon card that he can send to his friends to send his enforcer to help them out.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's
May
the
or
kind of
may
thing
not
you
be coming down the line.
Yeah. We may not call it a Gaboon card.
Probably not a Gaboon card.
Yeah. Maybe we should do a competition where we let everyone on the Twitch stream vote on some card names.
I think that's a great idea.
If I were in a Triad with my friends, I'd probably really want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds kind of like a good idea. Look at this, you're on the right hand side, the proper side of the road.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel more normal to you?
It's easier to drive on this side of the road, I'll tell you that.
Well,
Why do you see their headlights coming?
Does it feel natural to me? No.
So, we're going to be ending the stream pretty soon. Thanks everyone who joined us today. We've really appreciated it. Next stream is going to be 2 o'clock on March 26th, which is a Thursday. So we hope to see everybody there. Remember, if you've still not got your beta key, check out mmobomb.com, zam.com, mmorpg.com. And we hope to see you all in the game. So I'm Andrew, and I've had a great time, guys. Let's say goodbye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
And we'll see you all in a couple of weeks. Cheers.